Paul,
Yeah.
can you tell us what should we expect on Saturday in your fight against Ohara Davies?
Fireworks, man. Fireworks. I obviously have had a long career this far. And I know for a fact, this kid doesn't have the experience I have. He hasn't fought anyone I fought. And as I was saying earlier, I don't share the same sentiment the British public does regarding this kid's skills, as in his talent. I don't see him anything good. He's a decent fighter at best. And so I think I'm gonna go out there, do the British public a favor, and put this kid away. I don't see him standing there 10 rounds with me, not at all.
So you're saying that Ohara Davies is not on the same level as you at all?
Definitely not. He doesn't even qualify to be in the same room as me, same ring as me. And I just don't see it. I don't see what everyone else thinks they see. He's slow, sluggish, and it's not boxing, And I'm going to teach him a lesson. But beside that, I'm also going to make a statement, to the British public, to the British community, that watch out for Paul Kamanga. He's not just here as an opponent for Ohara Davies or whoever it is. I'm here to make a statement. I'm here to show them I wasn't four-time Pan-African champion for nothing. And also I've had a good team, I've done Fight Factory with Sean Crow and Sean Fennell and the guys there, and Wesley Davis. And so we've had a good camp. We got a short notice, but I believe we're ready. I'm a champion, and I've got to prove that I'm a champion. With a 2-week notice, I'll still go out there and beat this kid.
So you're of the perception that the British public seem to think they've just brought you over here just for a workout for him, but you have other ideas.
Yeah. Obviously, they know that they gave me 12-day notice for a fight. Seeing that, so I'm guessing everyone thinks, it's just like. Obviously, I'm a champion. I think they just brought me in as an opponent so you can go out there, get bombed out. But I think they're in for a big surprise. I think they don't know what to expect, and they will all be shocked. And I can't wait for it.
Tell us, how has your preparation gone despite the short notice?
Preparation is well. Obviously, we had the last couple of days, we had a good sparring with a kid from Australia, Ben Caps. And so I think we're ready. Obviously, we hadn't been fight ready, but I think this 12 days we got smoother enough. We've come up well, we've lost weight well, and I think we're gonna go down to the business on Saturday.
So far in your career, who would you say has been your toughest opponent?
I've had two tough opponents. I obviously fought Kaiser Mabuza, who's the former world champion, having lost only really to Zab Judah at the time I fought him. And I fought a kid from Russia, Roman Believ. Tough opponent, tough customer, but I stuck it out them and I came up on top. And so I think those are the two toughest fights I've had tonight.
Let's assume you win on Saturday. What's the plan from there? What's the next stage?
Well, that depends. So who else does Britain have for me to fight, And also, obviously, Ohara doesn't have any titles, but I'm looking for titles. So after this fight, I want to fight someone with a good, legitimate title, I don't want to fight nobodies with no titles and a so-called big name, I want to go out there, make a statement, chase the titles.
You seem to be someone on a mission. From what I'm gathering, you're suggesting to me that you want to clean up in Britain, beat the best British boxers.
But if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
So are you suggesting that the best boxers belong in Britain?
I'm suggesting that Britain does have good boxers. Obviously, if you look at the ranking, and guys like in America, there's a few kids in America and all over the world at the top. But I think Britain are also up there. And I think to get to the top, you've got to go through British boxers that are well ranked, and that will get you up at the ranking. And then there the world is at your footsteps.
We've had a dearth, lack of so many world champions from Africa, unlike before when we had quite a few. What do the African countries have to do to get back to where they were before?
Well, I think obviously in the past, but I think at the moment Africa is starting to rise up again in terms of world champions. We just had Ndongo who unified the titles, and almost when he fought Terence Crawford to put he lost that fight. But we just had Dogbu from Ghana becoming the youngest champion, WBO champion at 23 years old. We got Zolani Tete. We got Moruti Mahlani fighting for world title now. We got Heike Butler, who just won the Ring magazine title. He won the IBF and the WBA. So I don't think Africa is so low in terms of world champion. I think if they were in the past, now they're starting to rise again. And I think I want to rise with them, and I think I am rising with them. Obviously, and this is the right path for me to get to the top there with the rest of it.
When you were growing up,
Yeah.
who did you look up to in terms of boxing? Who was your hero?
To be fair, I grew up playing football. Getting into boxing was somewhat not a mistake, but it's just it happened. It wasn't planned per se. But I mean, I look up guys like Muhammad Ali, the greatest, who was not just great in the ring, he was also great outside the ring. I had a fortunate opportunity to meet Marvin Hagler, and I look up to guys like Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, and even in modern days, you look at guys like Manny Pacman, Floyd Mayweather, Marquez, and so there's a lot of guys out there for me to look up to. But the number one's going to have to be Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson.